Hey, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today.
What's going on, guys? Rich here for RageWorks.
And we're back for another special, it's going to be a Halloween-themed, in fact, unboxing. It's time to get spoopy, Rich. Spoopy!
Yeah. Indeed. With Halloween around the corner, I'm always excited to check out some cool stuff. Halloween is one of those holidays I've always been a fan of. Growing up, watching the horror movies, getting to dress up. Now that I'm a little older, I don't get to dress up as much, but still cool to give out candy to my siblings and to people that occasionally knock on my door.
And to buy it half price after Halloween is over.
Absolutely. 75% off at Rite Aid.
Yes. Well, I'm glad that you like Halloween so much, and I also know something else that you're a big fan of, and that's something we took a look at in a previous video together. Right. That was Ninja Turtles.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm happy to say we've got ourselves a spoopy Halloween-themed set of Ninja Turtles toys from Playmates to look at.
Very cool.
So let's break one of them out right now.
All right, let's check them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here we have from the Monsters and Mutants set from Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is based on one of the episode series that has come out on the current TV show.
Ah, okay.
So it's based on some stuff from the actual storyline in Tales of the Ninja Turtles right now on Nickelodeon. And they have this whole 6-figure set now of monsters and monster hunters, and of course they're mutants because they're Ninja Turtles.
Very cool.
So yeah, we've got the whole set, and we're going to be looking at them every single day leading up to Halloween itself. So we're going to kick things off here with Monster Hunter Leo.
Very cool.
The leader of the team, of course, we have to start classic.
Yep, has his katanas in tow, a couple of knives. Very nice. I like the design. The Nickelodeon show, it's weird because I was always very 50-50 on that design, but it made up for it in quality of storytelling.
Yeah.
So I looked past the design over time. And I also got to remember, it's not for me.
That's true, yeah.
You know, the younger set definitely loves the design. I mean, you know, Nickelodeon can vouch for that.
Yes. It's a pretty good show, too. Yeah. It's definitely an enjoyable show. And what they've done now this season, I think it's season 5 now, they made it the Tales of the Ninja Turtles. So they've gone into things like monster hunting. They've got a whole samurai subset where they brought in Usagi Yojimbo.
Nice.
Which is really
one
cool.
of my favorite characters.
Yes.
I mean, he just had an omnibus put out by Dark Horse with a lot of his stories. Very underrated character. Very cool to see him being used.
And he's been in many incarnations of the Ninja Turtles cartoon shows, in fact. So he's clearly got a following. But that's for a different review, I think.
Have we seen the neutrinos in that show?
You know, I don't know if we have, but I bet they're in there. They got to be in there by now. If they're not, Nickelodeon, get on that.
Hardest toys to find when I was a kid.
Still are pretty hard to find.
Yeah, definitely.
So, back to Monsters and Mutants Monster Hunter Leo, because that's what we're here to look at.
Yep.
Or else we'll be talking about neutrinos all day.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, I think the best thing to do now is just to open it. And Rich, would you like to do the honors and crack open our Leo? So there's 2 monster hunters in this set, and the rest are all monsters. So today we're looking at one half of the monster hunters, and of course it's Leonardo, leader of the team. Leonardo, that's how you say his name, not Leonudo. Menudo. Menudo, leader of the turtles.
Right.
There we go. Does he have anything? He does have a twisty tie on his back. If you want to turn that around real quick and show him what that looks like down on the...
There you go. Little twisty tie action.
There's only one, which is nice, because twisty ties are the bane of all of our existences, really.
I mean, growing up, especially if you bought the ones with the hard plastic.
Ugh. There's a lot of companies who really have some... They must have, like, stock or something in those twisty ties. Like, a Diamond Select and their Ghostbuster toys, it's horrible. This is only one, and it's pretty small, so hats off to that, at least. That's actually a big plus for me already. Just attacked Rich, though.
Yep, it did.
Just bounced off his pecs.
There's the... Oh, can he stand?
See if you can get him to stand. Oh, you can work on the
You
accessories.
can work on that. I'll get the accessories out.
Actually, I want to take a look at him while he's you're working on that. So he has a pretty good amount of articulation here. He's got, you guys can see his head moves. Oh, the hat comes off too. That's all right. We'll get to talk about that. This is obviously out of package, so it's a little stiff, but the head moves a little bit there. We have ball joints in the arms and on the elbows. The wrists move as well. And how are his legs? Well, they're quite good.
Not bad. A lot of posability there.
We have knee joints. No waist movement, but that's, you rarely find waist movement.
Yeah, that's a staple of that's a staple in any TMNT toy. It's the lack of waist movement.
Yes. And so he has a hat, and the cool thing about the hat too is it actually has a little pair of handles there. So there's actually
it clips onto the bandana.
Yep.
Very nice to keep it from falling off.
Let's see if we can get it on there, and we'll show you guys.
Yep.
So now it's...
That is an awesome touch. And peg holes underneath for display, which is always great.
So these figures don't come with display stands, but if you have any at home, you can just go ahead and plug them right in.
Yep.
So let's take a look at those accessories he has. So he's got
take a look
Pair
at
of
these size.
Pair of
I mean,
katanas.
katanas, not size. Raphael is size.
You have a pair of katana blades there, which conveniently will fit in the back of his scabbard there, but we'll put them in his hand. I think we'll put one of them in his hand right now. And he also has a pair of daggers, I guess that is.
Yep.
What does the back of the package say about those? Does it say anything about what those are?
It doesn't say...
No descriptions, okay.
Nope, no descriptions for the weapons. Clearly, big Bowie knife to stab vampires in the heart.
How else are you going to stab them?
That's it.
Let's see.
How's that fitting into the scabbard?
Little tight. I might have it upside down, though. Let's see if it's this upside down. No, okay, it's a tight fit. One of them is better than the other. Yeah, this one's sliding in a lot easier. So maybe just one's made for a certain thing, the other one isn't.
Yeah, maybe one's made for the display, and then one's made for posability.
Let's see if we can get this in there, too.
That's one thing with the Turtles that I've noticed even now.
Let's slide it in.
Yeah, the finger tightness to get the weapons in. On the bright side, I gotta say this: if for any of my fellow '80s babies, there, nothing was more insane than having to pop the weapons out of the little peg,
little plastic sprue kit.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god, this is so much better.
Yeah, I do miss those sprue kits though, because you get them, and you're like, oh wow, sweet! It's like this whole plate of weapons I get to pull apart myself.
Oh, it'll take forever, and then you have to bite the little nubbin off because you don't get the whole nubbin off when you break the weapon. This is so much better.
Those nubbins.
Yep.
So this is Monster Hunter Leonardo with his Bowie knife, his stabby katana sword. It's a little hard probably to see Leo's face on camera here in these angles, but here he is in all his glory.
Yep. And a couple of other items of note. These are rated ages 4 and up. So, if you're looking to grab some stuff for the younger TMNT fan, definitely you're going to want to look for ages 4 and up. And they're in stores now, right?
Yes, these are in stores now, I believe. They're right in time for the spoopy Halloween season.
Indeed.
Every time I say spoopy, take a drink.
That's it. Drinking game, spoopy time.
So yeah, it's a really cool costume. I haven't seen what episode this is actually based off of, if it's actually based off a certain particular episode.
Right.
But it's still just a pretty cool outfit. It's just cool seeing, it's like a nice throwback to the old 90s Turtles toys, especially, where they had all these crazy costumes. And there was a line of, like, monster, I believe, Universal Monsters. There
were. You know what's funny, though, when looking at this, Raphael's street clothes outfit is usually the hat and the trench coat. So when you broke this out, before you said it was Leonardo, that's why I said about the size, I was like, really? You put Leonardo in the trench coat? But, it is what it is. But I expected Raphael just to borrow the whole motif, because that's his usual gimmick.
Well, I've got some good news for you then, because I think that's what we'll look at in the next video.
Nice.
Because we do have a Monster Hunter Raphael as the second Monster Hunter in this set of 6 figures. So
nice.
I think in that case we're going to move on here, but that is Monster Hunter Leo from the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Monsters and Mutants line. Really cool figure. Yep,
definitely make sure to look for it at your local retailer, and also there'll probably be a link in the description to pick one up.
Well, now there's going to have to be, because he just said there should be. So
that's right.
I have no choice. I'm Matt from Nerd News Today.
Rich from RageWorks.
This is Leonardo. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.